Good afternoon, Chamberland. Hope you are all set for the holidays. I am Simon, the Membership Director at the Milford Chamber of Commerce. Usually I'm here to do a weekly wrap-up, but since it's the end of the year, I would like to go over all the events we had in 2024. So strap in and let's take a walk down memory lane. We started the year with our annual Awards of Distinction, which we had at Riverview Bistro in Stratford. At the awards, we celebrated the lifetime achievements of Arnold Peck, who was instrumental in making Milford the economic powerhouse that it is today. Very soon after that, we had our second annual Regional Bridal Expo, which was a huge success. Thank you to Grassy Hill Country Club for providing such a wonderful venue for this event, and thank you to all the vendors who made this event a resounding success. Our third annual Regional Bridal Show will be on January 25th at Grassy Hill. We hope to see you there. We had a ton of ribbon cuttings, and there are just too many to list individually since I don't really want to take up a whole hour-long video. These ribbon cuttings are one of my favorite parts of the job. The joy a business owner feels on that day when they see all the work they have put in to make their business happen is amazing. If you can get to some of these celebrations, I strongly recommend it's just being there is part of somebody's dreams coming true. It's an amazing feeling. So we had some great business after hours this year as well. In February, we were at Milford Mitsubishi, who welcomed us with open arms and put out an amazing buffet from Gusto Ristorante. March was a great St. Patrick's Day celebration at Orange Ale House. And as always, Jim and his staff made the best corned beef and cabbage in the region. Everyone from the Milford, West Haven, and Orange Chambers seemed to have a great time, and it was nice to see all the smiles in the room. In March, we held our third annual Women's Luncheon in partnership with the Network of Executive Women, with panelists headlined with Lieutenant Governor Susan Bysowitz at Bin 100. In April, we had our business after hours in the region's most elegant space at Tide. Even though the weather wasn't perfect, the feeling inside was joyful. The mashed potato bar is a delight, and the sheer beauty of the space is wonderful. In May, Dave & Buster's was gracious enough to host us, and what a great night for those people who attended. The food was great, and everyone enjoyed the games as well. In June, we moved to West Haven and had our business after hours at La Katrina, which was fantastic. The decor and atmosphere is beautiful. The food was delicious, and the margaritas were out of this world. Thank you, Karen, for making this happen. In July, we celebrated the winners of the Best of voting at Stonebridge with Chaz and AJ from WPLR. What a great night that was. Congratulations to all the winners, and thank you to Stonebridge for making this happen. A special shout out to the Lord of Cello, Marston Smith, for closing out the party with his amazing music. In August, we went back to West Haven at Music Back Then, which is a great venue for music, theater, and corporate events. The lighting technology alone makes this a wonderful place to have a party. In September, Comcast sponsored our business after hours at the Connecticut Audubon Center, which was absolutely delightful. Between the staff of the Audubon and the representatives from Comcast, we had a great evening. The beauty of the landscape enhanced the evening, and the sunset was amazing. Thank you to Chimichurri for the delicious food, and Wines & More for all the wonderful beverages. In October, Trinity Wealth hosted a chamber event at the Milford Arts Council, downtown location at the MAC. Another wonderful evening with a great turnout and great food, this time from Bin 100. It was wonderful to see all the great people from Trinity Point and the other chamber members enjoying the evening and making connections. In November, Chris and his team at Kinship Glassworks hosted our bar. What a great night for a one-of-a-kind experience. It was a lot of fun watching members learn how to blow glass and network at the same time. The pizza from Silver Sands was great, and Sandra's salad was amazing. Our last business after hours was the latest in a quarter-century tradition of Milford Bank hosting the Chamber's holiday party. What a great evening. The decorations were divine, and the food was delightful. Thank you to everyone who was able to make it this year for the celebration. This was our first year of Lunch and Learns in quite a while, and they were educational and informative. Thank you to all the panelists and the restaurants that supplied the lunches. Thank you especially to Southern Connecticut State University for sponsoring this program and for providing so many wonderful panelists. The golf tournament this year was held at Racebrook Country Club for the first time, and what a great day. The weather was gray, but the golf was fantastic. Thank you to Racebrook, and also thanks to Juan at Tropical Caribbean for the great mezcal. Our concerts this year were a resounding success, and we had a great time at every single one of them. The crowds were bigger this year, and the bands were amazing. I am looking forward to a great lineup in 2025 as well. Thank you to our headline sponsors, Joe Tremuta and Genesis of Milford, for making this all possible. The state of the city of Milford was a great summer afternoon at Tide. We dined on the outdoor deck overlooking Long Island Sound and listened to Mayor Giantasio give a great speech about the growth of Milford moving forward. Restaurant Week was the most successful week yet. We had 19 restaurants from across the region participate, and every one of them told me they had never seen it so successful. Thank you to Trinity Point for their continued support of this wonderful week of dining. The emerging professionals in the community had a big year this year with 4 business after hours of their own and other network opportunities that happened all year long. If you are interested in learning more about the group, please send me an email. Thanks to all the dedicated younger people who make this dynamic group happen. There was a whole lot more, but I don't think you want to sit here all day listening to me talk. So keep up with all we do all year long on our calendar, milfordct.com. Thank you to all the ambassadors and volunteers that have made all of this happen. I also want to thank Tiffany, our social media director, for doing such a great job keeping the growth of our social media strong. More than 500,000 views of chamber content happened on Facebook alone this year, and every single metric was up. Please keep liking, sharing our posts, and if you aren't following us on Instagram, you should. I would also be remiss not to mention the fantastic leadership of Michael Moses, the president of the chamber, without whom this chamber might still be a small chamber without the dynamic growth that we have been able to obtain. I want to thank all of our members. It's because of you that we are able to do all the things that we do. Your membership is essential in helping make us a better community for all the residents of the region to live in. I also want to thank Bryn for doing such a great job on making these videos look, she's got to make me look good, so that's not easy. So thank you, Bryn, for all you do. Have a great holiday. Happy New Year. 2025 is going to be great. We'll see you all next year. Bye.